Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how we can render our project that we drew in Onshape. So a rendering is, there's an example of a rendering here. So we were able to place a background, we were able to put the timber grain look onto our project, and the computer does a thing called ray tracing, which you may have heard in your gaming circles, to create a realistic looking image. So let me jump back to my Onshape. So we can't do a rendering in Onshape. We have to use a different program. So after you've assembled your project, make sure you're in the assembly tab so you can see the whole thing. We need to export it, and to do that you look over here in your timeline, and right at the top look at the word assembly, and we right click and go to export. You'll get this dialog come up. I'm just going to name it so it'll be easier to find later. Pedestal table. We change the format to step. Everything else can be left the same there. We're going to download it, so we just name it, format is step, and we click OK. This will prompt us to save this onto our computer, which should happen soon. Saving it on my desktop. The name is pedestal table, so I'll just click save. It does its thing down here. There you go. I think that's already downloaded. I can close that. Right, so we need to open a new tab. So in this new tab, you search for Fusion 360 Online. And it should be the first link that comes up, fusion.online.autodesk. So let's click that. Now somewhere during this process it's going to ask you to sign into Fusion. And there's one of three things that will happen. See, mine's going to sign straight in. I think it's remembered me. One of three things will happen. You either already have a Fusion account, which some of you in Year 10 might, and you should be able to just click sign in or log in. I can't remember the exact terms. If you don't already have an Autodesk account, you would click sign up, and then you create an account. You must use your school email, because this won't work unless it's an education account. So you've got to use your school email. Don't try and log in with your personal email. Or the third thing is that maybe some time ago you received an email from Autodesk, and in that email it might have prompted you to create an account. So one of those three things would happen, and hopefully you saw what I clicked as I went through there. It can take some time to load. That's normal. It's a big program, but it'll take a while to... Okay, so it's asking me to sign in. I'm going to pause. I don't want you to see my account password. There you go. And I've put my password in and signed up. So you have to create an account if you don't have one already. And we get this page here. So this is Fusion 360. It's another CAD program. Some of you may have had a little bit of experience with this program, but for now we're only going to use it for rendering. So we have to import our file, and this can be a bit of a tricky process. There's a number of things to go through. So up in the top here, the little file icon, click that, and we've got to go down to No, where is it? Upload. There it is. We're going to click upload. So we click that. It should open a new tab. And on this new tab, you may again have to sign in with your Autodesk account. It's going to be easier on this page to create a project. And basically these are like folders. So I'm just going to click that, give it a name. Pedestal table will do. You can click an icon for it. It doesn't really matter. Create project. And yeah, so it created a folder on here, and this is where we upload our the thing we downloaded from Onshape. So you can drag your item in here, or you can click the upload. We're going to upload a file. So I've got to look on my desktop for pedestal table. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff on my desktop. Pedestal table. Oh, pedestal table.step. So we click that, click open. It'll do its thing here. Saving, and there you go, it's been uploaded. So I'm going to go back on the tab there, back to the Fusion 360 tab. We have to open up our data panel. So that's those squares up in the top left. Okay, I'll have to go back to home here. You might already be on home, but there's our new project that we created, or folder. So double click that, and there's the item that we just uploaded from Onshape. At this stage we can't use it, so what we have to do, I think, yes, right click. Yeah, I right clicked on it and click Create Fusion Design. And it's going to go through and do its thing here again, so we have to wait for this to finish, which I'll put. Okay, it's finished uploading or doing whatever it had to do. It says I've got a complete status there, so we can close that. Over here, there's this little notification that says data in this folder has been updated. So we click refresh, and it's that top one there. So we can now double click that. It will open in Fusion. We can close this data panel now, we don't need it. It'll give us more screen space. And I'm going to stop this video here, and this will be part 1. The next video will be part 2.